Good afternoon from the Ave in the U District, everyone. I'm going to head north on the Ave. The Ave is another name for University Way, and today we're going to be exploring this area. I'm going to walk on this side of the street and then cross over once we walk 4 or 5 blocks north of here. At first, I gotta get coffee. There's lots to talk about today, so let's get coffee and get this walking adventure started. And I think I'm gonna hit up this place for coffee. There are so many options, but this is one of my favorite coffee shops here. So I'm gonna do just that. Let's go inside. Let's take a sip of this coffee. It's been a while. Oh yeah, really good coffee here. Oh, brings back a lot of memories. Used to study there a lot. I actually went to UW twice, so making me a, I guess what they call a double husky. I went there for undergrad as well as graduate school. Good Korean food here. All right, so lots to talk about on this walk here. Let's see how long this video will end up being. One of the things that I want to talk about, initially I was going to give you numbers, right? I want to talk about 2 or 3 or 5 things in this video because people like that. People like numbers. Oh, he said 3 things. Oh, let's hear what he's going to talk about. So, you know what? Here, I'll do that. I'm going to talk about 3 things in this video. But it might end up that, I might end up talking about way more than 3 things. But let's see. One of the things I want to talk about is the fact that of all the years of vlogging and making videos and taking photos and doing street stuff like this, before I got into videos, I actually did a lot of street photography. Some of you might know that, some might not. Anyway, if all the years of doing that, I've only been assaulted once, and where it happened was here on the Ave. Now, I want to point out that it could have happened anywhere, and it's not because I was, at the Ave. I mean, really, it could have happened anywhere, and also the assault was a verbal assault that. It was a verbal assault that could have turned really nasty, but I was able to defuse the situation more or less. And I'll walk to that corner where it happened, but I wanted to veer off a little bit here, off the Ave a little bit, and walk towards campus. So, and campus is straight ahead. Wow, that building is new. There is a Kong Tofu house here, or there in that building, and Magus bookstore there. There's a Magus bookstore. That's old school, vine covered bookstore. Lots of erratic behavior here. That guy just. He did a hard kick to the garbage can or something, and it startled these girls here, the group of girls in front of these 3, and they paused. I mean, that's street life, right? Street culture. I mean, you see stuff like that in behaviors like that in areas where there's high density. But anyway, if you go straight there, and I'll be coming back here a lot, especially in, well, I'll be coming back here. I come here a lot anyway for food. And that's the second thing I want to talk about is the food stuff here. But in April, I'll be coming here to check out the cherry blossoms here. And it's just straight ahead at the quad where you'll see the cherry blossoms. It's beautiful here. Beautiful here. So anyway, I'm gonna walk on the east side of the sidewalk, and then, like I stated earlier, I'll cross over and walk on that side. So I'm gonna focus on things that are on this side of the street. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the verbal assault before we get too deep into walking, because if I just keep walking and talk about that, I'm gonna miss all of these things, amenities, restaurants, shops, and things that I want to point out. So just real quickly about the assault. So the way it happened was I was standing on a street corner, 45th and the Ave, which again is University Way, and I was just minding my own business. I was vlogging, and I wasn't even pointing the camera at the guy, but what happened was a guy came up to me when I wasn't expecting it, and he whispered in my ear. He said, "Go back to where you came from." Oh, I was pissed, of course. I was pissed. I was like, "What the hell?" He said, "Go back to where you came from." And I said, "What the hell?" And asked him what he meant. And then he raised his voice and said, there's too many of you already. Go back to where you came from. Anyway, long story short, I was pissed, but I confronted him though. I walked up to him and said, "What do you mean?" And then he backed off. And then instead of chasing him, I said, "You know what? I don't know this guy, and I don't know his mental state or anything." And so I just let it go. There's a part of me that's like, man, I should just follow this guy and do something. I should do something, do something more than this. But I didn't. And again, it could happen anywhere. It was the only time this has happened to me. I mean, it was a hate crime sort of thing, right? Like race driven. And so that incident really shaped the way in which I vlog, the way the tools, the cameras that I use, all of that. And it reminded me to be more careful, even more careful than I already am when I'm out here on the streets. And so I urge you all to also be careful. If you are, doing these street walking videos, or if you're just out on the streets, just be careful. Like I like to say, ABC, always be careful, right? So I don't say that to deter anyone from coming to the Ave or the University District. I love this area. It was like my second home for a long time, and I'm not going to stop coming here. I will always continue to come here because why? Many reasons. One of them being food. and that's my second thing that I want to talk about is food. There are so many food options here. I mean, there's something like 30,000 students, and so there has to be food to feed all these students, faculty, their parents, visitors, local folks, all of that. And so there's like a lot of food choices, and the food here is good, and the prices most of the time reasonable. And so today I'm going to point out some of the food places that I like, and I want to find out why one of my favorite Thai restaurants here, I'm going to point out 3 Thai restaurants I love here and find out why one of them, this is a Thai restaurant here. I've not tried this place, but I want to find out why Noodle Nation, which is this place here, is closed. We've been trying to come here for a long time, for the last month or so, and each time we look them up online or each time we would look online, they would be closed. But okay, well, there's a sign saying coming soon, so maybe they're just renovating, or well, who knows. but as you can see, they're closed. This place here for Thai food, what I like about this place is their noodles. Hence, it's why they're called Noodle Nation. Their Kwai Chap, which is a very popular Thai dish. Amanda and I and our friends, we talk about this place a lot because there isn't a place that I know of in Seattle or even LA or other cities that I've been to that has better Kwai Chap than this place. There is none. And Kwai Chap is like, it's a noodle dish that has, pork, fatty pork. Sometimes they'll give you an egg. It's hand-rolled noodles, rice noodles. It's just really savory and delicious. So anyway, it looks like they haven't closed permanently. That's reassuring. Really good to know. This here is the post office, y'all. University branch. Anyway, so I'm really happy to know about that restaurant. That it's just temporarily closed. And to the left there, that's the University Bookstore parking lot. University Bookstore's on this block here. Across the street is another Thai restaurant, but we'll visit that place when we turn around and travel that side of the sidewalk. And then also the Link Light Rail Station, University Link Light Rail Station, one of two for the U District, is located right there across the street from the Thai restaurant. Now, there are two Link Light Rail stations here. The other one is closer to the stadium. So if you're going to go to the stadium or perhaps even campus, you might want to take that one, depending on what side of the campus you're going to be visiting. And here we have the University Bookstore. This is the main entrance here. You of course can also enter from the other side where the parking lot is located. I'm not going to go in there. This is going to be a stay outside video. There'll be other videos I'll make where I'll be going inside places. I make all sorts of videos. But this is just walking and talking outside. CVS Pharmacy used to be a big five. Looks like it's not there anymore. Huh. And interestingly enough, back in the day, like way back 80s, I'm talking about the 80s, there used to be a Nordstrom Rack here. Old school folks might remember that. Nordstrom Rack used to be here. I used to come here and buy shoes. And I'm not going to point out too much stuff that's on the other side because, like I stated earlier, we're going to cross the road and cover the other side of the Ave later on. So I actually paused the video for a little bit because a subscriber actually had come up to me and was talking to me, and her name was Kim. And Kim, if you're watching, hello. Her name was Kim, and she moved here from out of state, and sounds like she's been enjoying living here. And she let me know that she found value in my videos. It gave her a sense of what Seattle was like. And I like that. I like getting feedback, hearing from folks what they think of the videos that I put out, and to know that I'm not just walking and talking to myself. Because honestly, sometimes it feels that way. So we just crossed 45th, and that intersection, I'll point out that intersection. Actually, we'll go there and I'll talk about it more once we actually go and stand at that very corner. We'll talk about what the incident a little bit more. Look at all sorts of food stuff here. I mean, so many of these places are new, like, or newer. Panda Noodle Bar. I've not eaten here, but you know what? It looks good, and so I am going to eat here. I am going to eat here very soon. If I get hungry enough, I'll eat here today for lunch. So this is, oh, I gotta step back to see the sign. I think this is this Urban Outfitters? Are they still here? It is Urban Outfitters. Yeah, this is Urban Outfitters University location. And Sugar and Spoon. Looks like they're hiring and looks like they're closed. Okay. Korean Tofu House. So while I am pointing out all sorts of restaurants here, all sorts of food options, I'm going to highlight Thai restaurants. I'm going to highlight Thai restaurants because there's a lot of Thai restaurants on the Ave, and I've eaten at many of them, and so I can speak to my experience best. As opposed to other foods. What is this, a Honda Ruckus? Huh. Not sure. I used to have a Honda Ruckus scooter. I miss it actually. Sometimes I miss it. I sold it. I shouldn't have sold it. It's kind of a regret. But what happened was I wasn't using it during the winter because it's just too cold to ride. So I mainly sold it for that reason. No? Oh, here's Goodwill. Goodwill on the Ave. Yeah, Goodwill, you know, a good place to find used clothing and other stuff, but they do a lot of good work to help people get jobs. You know, there's job training. They have like programs that are really beneficial to people. So I like that. Red light. What's this? Oh, I've been here before. Red light. Yeah, it's like a consignment shop. All right, so executive decision. I am now on the corner of 47th and University Way. Do I keep going or do I head back? That is the question. There's less density once, in my opinion. I feel like once you cross the street here, there are still a lot of things to point out. I can turn this into a video or a 2-video thing where I just do the more dense stuff or dense area of the Ave. But obviously I'm continuing to walk, aren't I? 7-Eleven. What 7-Eleven looks like here. I like the courtyard here. It has like a I like the aesthetics here. It just feels so peaceful. Other words come to mind to describe how this makes me feel. Serene. Makes me want to have tea or something, like a English tea. All right, we're gonna keep walking. We're gonna go to the end of this block and assess whether we will keep going yet another block or turn around. You break, we fix. Phone place. There's so much stuff. Your neck and mine would hurt if I point the camera at everything that I'm seeing. So I definitely want to point out stuff to you. but also give you a sense of what it's like to walk the Ave. I will say that walking here now versus walking here at night, two different walks, two different things. And looks like there's a market. Is this oh, I didn't know it. I didn't know this. It looks like there's a farmer's market or something. If it is, I had no idea it was on Saturday. Thought it might be a Sunday thing. Well, guess what? We're not gonna go there. I don't have time for it. Just kidding. We are gonna go there. We're gonna take a brisk walk through the market. Lucky Vintage Clothing Store. Wow. All right, well, this is good. I've been meaning to check this out, but I assumed that it was on Sunday. Never assume. Yeah, I assumed it was on Sunday. Because a lot of farmers markets are actually on Sunday. But guess what? It happens on Saturday here. Look at that monstrous building across the street. It takes up the width of the entire block. What used to be there? Is this Safeway? I think they took down Safeway. I think Safeway used to be there. Wow. Crazy. All right. Yeah. This is... Go, dude. This is... Oh, this guy. He goes with blocks intersection. So, yeah. Good reminder. Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and it's 12:20 right now. Six Pack Foods Company. Yeah, so this is awesome. All right, we're gonna do a quick stroll through here. Maybe talk to some people, to some vendors. If the vibe feels right. If not, we won't. So you can find out more about this place online. And this is one of many farmers markets in Seattle. And I've done a few farmers market videos. Ballard, West Seattle, to name a couple. Many of these vendors do the same markets. I want to say I recognize Snow Valley Mushrooms, these guys here from West Seattle. Maybe also Ballard. I want to say that.
Do you want to see the cookie?
Because I'm combining this video into my University Ave video, I do want to say that I will be not as slow or detailed in my showing of the food and everything else in this video, just because again there's so much to cover. I don't want to make it a this is a video to end all videos and make it too encompassing, if that makes sense. Oh, hey, is this the same place? It is. Brady's Oysters. I bought oysters from her in Ballard at the Ballard market. Oh, what's up, dog? Super cute dog. Yeah, I mean, same vendors. Brady's Oysters, man, the oysters is really good. I almost want to buy some. I almost want to buy some more, but I think I will refrain because I don't want to have to carry it. My left hand is already carrying my coffee. I'll save it I'll save it for next time. Maybe I'll buy it at the Capitol Hill Farmers Market if I see them there. Seattle Urban Honey. Community Kombucha. I like kombucha. And I think I bought kombucha from this guy before actually. Yeah. So yeah, it just goes to the end of the block here. This is not pretty good. How are you?
Good day.
Thank you. You too. Yeah. So I'm not going to go past this block. If you keep going for a couple of 3 blocks, it turns into Ravenna, the Ravenna neighborhood straight ahead, and Bokabok, fried chicken and biscuits. Amazing fried chicken place right there. There's another location, at least one other location in White Center in west southwest Seattle. So that's the one that I've been to. I've not visited this location. Really good chicken. Spare ribs, wow. $6 a pound. Looks tasty. Would look tastier if it were cooked. It's lunchtime. Getting a little bit hungry. But this coffee is definitely doing the trick. Tying me down. All right. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm walking a little fast right now. I want to make sure that I'm able to, in the amount of time that I thought that this video would end up being, I want to make sure I cover everything. So we might come back and do a more thorough tour of this farmers market, but at least you have an idea of what it looks like, hopefully. And the things that sell here and all of that. Hopefully this gives you a sense of what it's like. All right. Oh, Tunji again.
How are you? I've never seen you in this market.
I'm good, Tunji.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Is this market pretty good for you?
Oh, really good.
Really?
This one and Ballard are the best.
This one in Ballard?
Yes.
Hey, do you do West Seattle?
I don't do West Seattle anymore. I used to do it about 5 years ago.
I went last weekend. It's kind of small.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's small now?
Yeah, it's small
It used
because
to be a whole block before.
it's winter time, I think.
yeah,
That's why,
that's
you know.
right.
But this is your second favorite?
This is my second favorite.
Oh, wow. That's good to know. Okay. All right. Hey, I'll see you again soon. I go to the farmer
Thank
market
you for
lot.
the message.
Take care. Oh, you know about the camera, which one to buy, right?
Oh, the Pro one.
Just get a GoPro 10 or this one.
Yeah. How much is the Pro one?
GoPro is, I think it's like 500. But if you
get to buy at the Five Guys
Yeah.
in Lake City.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. GoPro 10
I love it.
or...
So this one is a different one. From
This is
the
a
one
different
you
one.
have.
This is a different one.
And that's a different one too.
Oh, no, that's just a clip.
Oh, the clip.
Yeah, it's just a clip. So
This is a camera?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, see?
This is awesome.
It's good. It's a
Very
good
portable.
camera.
So this is not the Pro one.
So GoPro is the name of that camera. This is a different one. For you, I think get the GoPro easier.
Easier.
And it's more sturdy. If you drop it and stuff, you won't break it.
Oh,
Get that one.
That one
Okay.
I'm going to
This
get.
one takes some getting used to.
Yeah.
All right, Tunji.
Okay.
Take care. I'll see you. Okay. See you
Linda,
again.
your wife.
She's good. You want me to tell her you said hi? Yeah, Amanda. Good memory. You want me to tell her you said hi?
Yeah, please do. Tell her.
All right, Tunji. Take care. I'll see you.
Glad to
Okay.
see you.
All right. You too. Take care.
Good job. Everybody love you.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. Yes. Lao Ocean. Take care. All right. So good to see Tunji out here hustling, making a living. All right. We just passed Jack in the Box and gonna walk past this block here, and at the next block will be Thai Tom. Thai Tom is one of Amanda and I's favorite Thai restaurants here. Really good Thai food. Really good Thai food. And apparently the owner died last year, but I believe they're still open. We've been eating at Thai Tom for many years. They're pretty consistent. Their food is usually very good. Sometimes they have misses, and that could be due to a change in staff and other reasons, but yeah. Look at how big that building is. Oh. It's for lease right there. Huh. Interesting. Right here you have Bank of America, and this is where you would get money from before you go to Thai Tom. If you bank with them. If you don't bank with them, you can still get money there. You just have to pay a fee, which sucks, but hey. Thai Tom accepts cash only, so that's why I say that. There's also a Chase Bank at the end of this block, so 2 ATMs. Thai Tom is sort of in the middle in between these two banks. It's a good amount of people here. And here's Thai Tom. There it is right here. You order at the window. And that's where you pick up as well. Looks like they offer dine-in service right now, so you can eat inside the restaurant. And I imagine they check your Vax card, which is required of all restaurants in King County. However, I do find that some places don't enforce that. So yeah. All right, we're coming up on University Way and 45th. There's a smoke shop here. There's a hot pot place here, a tasty hot pot. I love hot pot, so maybe I'll come back and find out just how tasty this place is. Been giving Boiling Point too much of my money. Boiling Point is a great hot pot place. However, sometimes it isn't always great there. So this is the corner. This is the corner. I was standing exactly right here with my camera when the guy came up to me and whispered in my left ear, Go back to where you came from. There's already too many of you here. Oh, that pissed me off. That's all I'll say about that. Just be careful. I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm gonna let it go like Frozen. Ooh. Could happen anywhere. Could happen to anyone. Just be careful. All right, so that was a second Thai restaurant that I wanted to mention. There's many Thai restaurants here. And surprisingly enough, I feel like for Thai food, the Ave has good Thai food. The Ave has good Thai food. There's full on, like there's like, you know, bigger restaurants, bigger names, just like fancier restaurants. That's what I was looking for, that word, fancy. That has good Thai food. But I don't know. I mean, as someone who likes ethnic Thai food, I'm not really into the fancy restaurants because I don't know. Everyone has a different taste palette or different palette. You know, we appreciate different flavors and different, well, wired different. And I prefer the moms and pops places over the bigger restaurants most of the time. All right, on 43rd Street here, I'm going to swing a right. I'm going to show you the third and final Thai restaurant that I want to point out.
The good brand or whatever.
And I like what they've done here. They've closed off this street here to allow for, to create like this sort of outdoor seating. Yeah, I imagine during the warmer months it can get very busy here. So Mark Thai Food Box, that's the restaurant I wanted to point out. However, they're closed today. Interesting. Why would they be closed today? Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, that's the other place, and it's across the street from the Link Light Rail station. I could actually catch the Link Light Rail to get here for dinner. And then we just need to get our butts on that train, the light rail, and get here instead of using our car. It doesn't take too long, maybe a half hour. Driving maybe takes 20 minutes. But we're Americans. We like using our car, you know. We like our cars. I don't know, financially, money-wise. So here it is right here. Uncle Mark Thai Food Box. Really good food. Yeah, I don't know why they're closed today. Not sure why. Well, there you have it. The 3 Thai restaurants that I recommend on the Ave. Again, there's way more than just 3. Well, I don't know about way more, but there are more than just 3. But those are the ones, Noodle Nation, Thai Tom, and Mark Thai Food Box. Those are the ones I'm most familiar with and have had dining experience at. So those are the ones that I have pointed out. So from here, I'm gonna walk back to where we came from. We're gonna go back to where we came from. Pho Shizzle. Awesome name. Snoop Dogg approved. Pho Shizzle. My nizzle. There was another location in Renton. There was a second restaurant. Second Pho Shizzle restaurant. For some reason, it closed. Much to my dismay, I actually went there and tried to get a bowl of pho there and learned that they were closed. Not sure why, but you could always come here. Pretty good pho from what I recall. Yeah, pretty good pho. all sorts of stuff here. I'm just gonna walk through. You can punch in the names of these places online if you want to find out more. If there's something that really jumps at you and you want me to investigate further, you can maybe let me know in the comments, you know, what restaurants you might want me to try and stuff like that. Dennis, go try this restaurant. Give us a review. If there's enough interest, I will do that. I don't mind doing food reviews. I just don't want to get caught up in the food stuff. There's so many channels that do the food stuff. And we all offer different things as YouTubers, right? And as it relates to YouTubers in Seattle also, like, we all do different things. We get in where we fit in, you know? Oh, sorry. All right. Check out that guy. Bobop, is that the name? Bubble tea place. Bubble tea has just really gotten popular over the years. While this side of the street has a lot of outdoor seating. Oh, was it here? I think it was here, somewhere here. I think it was somewhere here that there used to be, oh, this is Big Time Brewery. Oh yeah. I've thrown down more than just a few here with my buddies during the college days. Big Time Brewery brings back a lot of good memories. But somewhere on this block, maybe it was here, I can't recall exactly, there used to be a China First restaurant. There's a China First restaurant, and the special, their special lunch special was $4.50. And my buddies and I, after going to the IMA, which was the gym, the intramural activities building, I think that's what IMA stands for. I can't remember, a long time ago. After burning a bunch of calories, we would come here and load up on calories, and we would order the China First special. I want to say that the server, his name was Peter. Yeah, I think his name was Peter. We were regulars, and he'd be like, "Hey, welcome to China First." Greet us with a warm smile, and we would order the China First special for $4.50. Sometimes we would be so hungry that we would order 2 China First specials. Yeah. This is over 20 years ago by now, so you can't get stuff like that for $4.50. You can't even get it for double that nowadays. I bet you if they had a special, it'd be $8.99, $9.99, $10.99, something like that. Anyway, we have made a full circle. I am back to Schmidt's Hall, where roughly this journey began. Just want to simply say thank you for watching. If you liked the video, found it helpful, entertaining, anything like that, please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe if you have not already. All right. Take care, y'all. Be well. And I will see you next time. Peace.